Hello, everybody. Welcome to Coach B's PLS Gold Nuggets tonight. I tell you what, I do apologize to you. You know that I am never late. We start right on time. But Neil, I love it. Lead Lightning is here, but that meant scrambling. My apologies to Chuck Polson, who was going to be on here with us tonight as our guest, and he is scheduled to be on here next Tuesday night. And you don't want to miss that because this guy is awesome. He's a 20-year veteran in network marketing, direct sales. He's got, we stayed on for, I think, 2.5 hours the other day, just sharing tips and having a great time. So Chuck, thank you, man. I'm going to look forward to seeing you next Tuesday night. So the bottom line is the secret is out. Hey, Barry, what do you think about this? The secret is out. Is it cool or what?
Yes, it's so cool. From the videos and the pre-launch videos that I've seen, I can't wait to get my hands on this. This is going to explode anybody's business, anybody's email list, and just take it to a whole new level.
Yeah, well, you may think we're kind of like crazy here, but let me first of all just back up just a little bit. My name is Dottie Berry, aka Coach B, and the Google Hangout Maven. I'm a digital media pro, and I'm also a consultant, coach, trainer, and speaker. And I'm excited about this because, Barry, one of the things I've seen so often in online marketing is people just struggling to get going. And I'm going to tell you right now, Lead Lightning is like a masterful system, first of all, okay? It is a system that would easily cost $97 a month, and some people are paying that for it out there. People are going to be literally able to get a great system for $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7. $7, folks. And if you all have ever studied the type of funnels that Ron Dice does, they're called lead magnets. This is definitely a lead magnet. But when you see, here's the thing though, when you get this system for $7 and pay that, and then you offer it, you're going to make $6 every time somebody buys your system. And so it's going to be so amazing. Now I'm going to tell you, we're not going to go through really all the ins and outs of Lead Lightning and what that leads to. After our hangout tonight, I'm going to go back and I'm going to find the hangout that I did going through each component of the system. What I really want to do tonight is help you get your system set up. Now, for those of you who have invited guests, I want to say welcome. You have just come in at a very special time to be able to get Lead Lightning. You'll also see on the page down there, go ahead and get your free 7-day trial. You can go ahead and do that. That's no problem. That's Power Lead System. But the Lead Lightning is actually going to lead you to that opportunity if you want that. But by just doing the Get Lead Lightning, you're going to be able to pay $7 and make $6 on it. Now, if you're already in Power Lead System, that's a part of what you already have. You're not going to have to pay that $7, okay? So this is what's really cool. But what I want to do is I want to help you understand that when you have a funnel, all right, you have what's called a domain or a subdomain, okay? And you can consider that to be your vehicle, okay? And you got to hook something up to that vehicle. So if I come in here with a big SUV, and Barry, I drive up in your, in your driveway, and I say, hey, Barry, I've got this big old SUV here, and it's called PLSGoldNuggets.com, which, is my regular training site. And some of you are on Hangout with .PLSGoldNuggets.com, and some of you are on your own domain name. That's because we've done some share codes with this. But the bottom line is that domain or that subdomain is like a vehicle, and you get to hook something up to it. What people have got hooked up to it tonight is what you're seeing is the training we're going to do on Lead Lightning. So when you have a domain name, you can hook up a boat or a trailer or whatever. What that means is, excuse me, there's various funnels that we have for lead lightning that you can hook up. So the reason like I said, I was running a little late, just found out at lunch, I was going back, hooking everything up so that I could show you all tonight and that I could take you through the process of hooking it up yourself. So the putting it together and what actually exists in lead lightning are two different things. So after this training is over tonight, just look in the chat box down there, and I will come and I will put in a link, okay, that goes back and kind of takes you through what all those things are. But right now, if you are on this Hangout, whether you are in lead lightning or not yet, because somebody's just invited you as a guest on this Hangout tonight, I want you to put in down there, I am so excited about lead lightning. I mean, seriously, folks, when have you ever known that you could purchase something of such great value for $7, only $7, and make $6 every time you sell it? Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. I mean, this is going to be the holy grail for people who have wanted to make money on the internet and have never been able to, because it's going to bring people into the system and it's going to offer you the greatest roller coaster ride of your life. So hang on, because there are no broken tracks on this roller coaster. You're going to hang on for the whole ride. And the great thing about a funnel, let me just tell you up front, is that you get something of enormous value on the front end. That's what you're getting with lead lightning, a system that has just incredible value for only $7. Now, you will be offered something once you get on the roller coaster, okay? What's wrong with that if what you get offered is something you want and like? Now, Barry, if you're going along and you get a great deal, you go in, let's say you go in Starbucks and you get a free coffee or something so great. Would you like that? Would you think that was good value?
Definitely.
Yeah. So let's say that you saw some people up there drinking lattes at the counter. You didn't know what it was, and you walked up there and you said, hey, I'd like one of those that Dottie has. And they might say to you, well, sir, that's an upgrade. And that is normally $4, and we're going to give it to you for $2.50. Would you think that's a good deal?
Definitely.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you this. If you decided not to take that $2.50 latte, but you kept the free coffee, do you think you still got a good deal?
Oh, I still walked out with a great coffee.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. And so this is what I want people to understand. Look, you get a great value at $7. And if you already have Power Lead System, you've already got this system. But those of you who are guests, I'm going to tell you what, when they after tonight get their system set up for the free $7 system, you want to bug them until they send you that link, because that's a value. See, just like if Barry got a free coffee, he wouldn't run screaming out of Starbucks saying he had been scammed, right? Because he would have gotten a great value, a great cup of coffee. And yet, if he saw somebody getting something else and he was offered that at a great deal, he would either take it or not. You know, so this is what's so cool. Now, let me get my glasses on here, because I'm going to screen share. Now, hey, Barry, I want to give you a shout out, because, folks, I want to call your attention to something that Barry did today that I asked him. I mean, Barry, you know, you're amazing. Every time I ask you to step up to the plate, you do. So today, not knowing that lead lightning was coming out, I asked Barry, I said, Barry, hey, listen, we've got the share code there. Why don't you go and do the video, okay, about how to utilize the share code? And he did it, and I put it on the pages there. So if you're watching this and you're on one of our PLS Gold Nugget pages out there, then look down there and you're going to see that below the share code, Barry has actually put together a video on how to use share codes. How cool is that? So, Barry, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Did you have fun doing that, and what did you learn?
Oh, I did have fun with that, and I just got more comfortable being behind the camera, or in front of the camera, I should say. And, well, I've already learned how to do the PLS share codes, so I just got to practice on teaching that. So I'm working on my teaching skills and sharing that information.
Yeah, and you know, this is what's great about what Barry does. Every time I ask him to step up to the plate and take a swing, he does. Those 2 Tuesdays I was gone, Barry handled it, and kudos to you again, Barry. People, they were going, wow, he can't be a newbie. He's too good. And so even though you had hooked up the share codes before, teaching it is a different, slightly different angle. Would you agree with that?
Definitely, very different, because it's like, I've heard people say it's like teaching somebody how to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Well, you can't leave out the details, because if somebody doesn't know what to do next, if they don't know where the bread is and that they need a knife to get the peanut butter out of the jar, you can't just say put peanut butter on it. But where do they get the peanut butter from? So you have to be very specific, and where to get the share code from. You get that from the person who has the web page. You get that from Coach B, who has the PLS Gold Nuggets page. So you're right. It's very different when you're teaching versus doing.
Yeah, and this is a great thing. In coaching and training, I want you to know that any of you out there, you can step up to the plate and be a coach and trainer, because I've said this over and over again, but it's worth saying and repeating. At any one point in your online marketing career, there will be somebody who knows more than you, and there will be somebody that knows less. And when you are the person that knows just even one more thing than somebody else, you're the expert. I mean, how cool is that? So, Barry, I told you that I wanted you to share that story before we get into Lead Lightning more, about how you were actually called coach and an expert this week. All because of what?
Because I knew one more thing than somebody else.
And what was the one thing you knew that they didn't and made you look like an expert?
It was as simple as it can be. You and I, we utilize these a lot, and it was the Google Hangout.
Yeah.
A lot of people are, they're scared, they're shy of using videos. A lot of times too, if they don't know how to use something, they just say, I don't know how to use it, and don't even pursue learning it. Yeah. But all it takes is somebody like myself or Coach B that's willing to share the information with them. When somebody's willing to share it, it's a whole lot easier to learn than going out on the tightrope by yourself trying to figure it out. So what I did, I have a local group here in Delaware, where I live, of direct sales, network marketers, home-based business. It's a huge Facebook group that we have, and we're planning a meet and greet coming up pretty soon. But what I wanted to do, I took time in the group and I took a survey. How many people have used webinars or Google Hangouts to promote their business or promote themselves? And I got a large number of no's, but they were interested in learning how to do it. But all they needed was somebody that's willing to share it with them. And that's where I came in. And I did a hangout and showed them step by step how to do it, how to get started, how to do an on-air, record it like we're doing now, and then how to set up a hangout where just between 2 people, like a Skype that's not recorded. And I got a lot of feedback from that, and I've heard people say, wow, you're a wealth of knowledge. I'm going to follow you everywhere. And someone said, thanks, you're my coach. And it's great, but I only knew one thing more than they did. So it doesn't take a lot to get started as a leader. Just share what you know, and people will follow.
There you go, Barry. That's awesome. And, the great thing is when you show somebody how to do a hangout, like a gentleman called me today, really, 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 really big guy. And he's not in our lead system. He just said, can you help me do hangouts? And we were trying to set up a time and everything. I said, sure. And now the Google Hangouts in and of itself, they're free. But you know what? People need to know how to brand themselves, and that needs to be in a nice page of some sort. And wow, you can help them, because these Google Hangouts, the embed code can be put in pages just like your own right now. And that makes it look a whole lot nicer than just, ending up on Google or YouTube or whatever, watching it. Because really, a Google Hangout is nothing more than a live stream YouTube video, okay? It's happening in the moment. As soon as it's over, it becomes an evergreen video, okay? Barry, remind me to get with you and show you a whole system that is really cool on your blog. It's a plug-in, and you can use it, and it makes it into like a whole webinar system, which is a little bit different with the setup we use. But there is just so much you can do. So anyway, let's get on to Lead Lightning, folks, because we got some good things to show you tonight. But kudos to you, Barry. That's awesome. So let me just go here. I'm going to go. Can you see that, Barry?
Yes, I can. You're in your back office.
Okay, I'm in my back office here. Now, let me just go over here then. And first of all, you log into your back office, and you're going to get end up right here when you log in, you know, after you go through a couple things. So here you are, and it's going to tell you if you've got your domain added on yet, or if you've become affiliate or add everything. See, I've got all of this, the Ad Secret, Social Profit Academy, our Facebook marketing course by Jeff Mills, which is awesome. But we won't get into all that. And if anybody is new and you ever want to know where to start, well, click the easy button and there you go. But because I am already a part of Power Lead System, I'm going to be able to go in here, go to websites, down to web pages, and I would be able to find the lead lightning lead capture pages, the sales pages that you hook up. But first of all, you have to have a domain or custom domain name to hook it up to, okay? You can go and set that up first if you want, all right? You can go to domains and subdomains. I just want you to understand how to do that first, okay? So let's say you didn't know how to set that up. You would simply go here, and you can choose anything right here. The www is not there, and you don't need to put it there because that's what it replaces the www, and that's what creates a subdomain, okay? So I'm going to, since I have a lot of, you know, domains here, I'm just going to put Lead Lightning Rocks, and then I'm going to choose with Coach B. Now, I've told a lot of people, this is the first domain I have everybody get that comes on my team. So make a note of this. This is a little gold nugget here, because think about it. If I have like with Coach B or Barry, what's yours?
Withbarrytuck.com.
Yeah. Okay, withbarrytuck.com. So if you do that, then you can say Lead Lightning Rocks with Coach B, Success with Coach B. So it's success dot with Coach B, you know, all those kind of things. So if I create this right now, all right, and then what I'm going to do, it's going to say assign the subdomain. All right, so right now we are wanting to hook things up, okay? In other words, we want to take our vehicle, which is the domain or subdomain, and we want to hook it up to a funnel. So we're going to click here to use an existing web page because these are done for you in Lead Lightning. So I'm going to click there, and it's going to come up. Now, I am going to scroll down, okay? You don't see Lead Lightning yet, do you, Barry?
Not yet, but we're going to get there.
Yeah. Now, I've got some custom things up there, but I'm just kind of scrolling down in mine so that you can see there's a lot of great done for you pages you can already use. But I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to keep going until, aha, there's Lead Lightning. And it says Lead Lightning lead capture pages. I think that's a tongue twister. I'm going to have to talk to Neil and Michael about that. No. Anyway, we're so excited to have it. We don't care. Now, here's the choices that they give you. In the done for you choices, I'm going to show you two that I've already got set up that are custom ones that I did. Now, how did I do that so quick today? Well, I had a couple of them ready, waiting in the wings, okay? But I want to bring this up because this is how you decide, well, which one do I want to set up right now? So let's go to this one, and it's going to be Todd Gross, okay?
Hi, it's Todd Gross. I've got a breakthrough system for you to look at that is so powerful you can actually earn your first online commission like that in less than 15 minutes. Even if you're a complete beginner, this groundbreaking new method is just so simple. You'll be generating red-hot buyer leads with credit card in hand within minutes of getting started. It works so well, even the top marketers with years of experience are using it to double and triple their leads and commissions. It's great stuff. The system is new, you're on the ground floor, and it works for anyone at any level. So take the next step right now, and you'll be sent all the details immediately. You have to see this right now before your competition does. So go ahead and take that next step right now.
Okay, so notice that it says new push button system for creating red hot buyers and fresh leads daily. Enter your name and email. So that's all you do. Okay, now that one right there, what'd you think about that one, Barry?
I like that one. I like the Ted or Todd Gross. I like his video.
Yeah, he does a good job. Now, I know you probably won't find this hard to believe, but he's a weatherman. He's on TV. So you just, what I would encourage people to do, make your own video like that too. Customize something. You can use that, and these are done for you. But if you're a little bit more advanced, make your own video, because you can always make a copy of one of these, okay? And I'll show you how to do that. But anyway, notice though how he looks directly into the camera, but then he sort of moves his head from side to side. So just take note of how he makes videos. He's very, very good. Now, what's going to happen here, before I do this, before I say, yes, use this one, I want to show you some other ones, okay? And here's a couple of other ones. This is our great Jeff Mills right here. I'm not going to play all of it, though.
Okay? Hey, everyone, it's Jeff here. And what we got here is just a really quick video to let you guys know we found the keys to the kingdom. We found the promised land. We found the way to help anybody get more leads, more traffic, more sales, more exposure for your home-based business with an amazing tool, an amazing marketing system that we've seen some of our friends.
Okay, so I'm not going to play all of it, but I just want you to see the difference here. You see the little clock ticking down? There we go. That shows you how long until everything, I mean, because everybody gets their chance to get in now, okay? So then there's another one, and you're going to see here. Have you ever seen that one before, Barry?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh my goodness, this is a wonderful one, because it leads you to the promised land, you know? I mean, this is great. So you're going to love this one too. So you can use any of these lead pages, and if you click here, okay, you're just going to put in your name and your best email, okay? So let's take that one off. Now, those right there, when you use one of them, and I'll show you that in a minute, you're then going to have to choose a bypass capture page. Now, here's what I did today. I took this one and I hooked it up with this one. I happen to have the domain getleadlightning.com. You think that's pretty good, Barry?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one, you know. So I'm hooking this up with this, but I'll show you how that works in our test here. This is another, what we call bypass lead capture page. What does that mean? Well, that means what page are they going to see once they opt into your lead capture page? So let's just take a look at this one a minute. This one's Neil talking. It's not very long, so I'm going to let you listen to it.
Right now, you're looking in the back office of a marketing system called Lead Lightning. Now, Lead Lightning is officially going to launch when that timer that you see above this video hits 0. Now, Lead Lightning is going to be a game changer. It's going to allow you to create buyer leads, to build your list. It comes with an autoresponder. It has incredible training. Just look at some of the things that you're going to have access to. We're going to show you how to market. We're going to give you all kinds of different ways to promote your link. You're going to have your own contact management system. You're going to have a training area packed with videos on how to market online, how to get traffic to your site, internet marketing training, everything you can imagine. You're going to be able to join our Facebook group where you can ask questions and meet other members. We're going to give you the links to advertise. We're going to show you how to advertise those links. And check this out. Every week, we're going to pay you all your commissions. You're going to have your own e-wallet. We pay commissions all over the world. Now, if you want to get a sneak peek at this Lead Lightning funnel, all you have to do is scroll down the page, and you're going to see the earning potential just from one prospect coming through your funnel. This is amazing stuff. Now again, Lead Lightning officially launches when that timer hits 0 above this video. But you can grab your Lead Lightning system right now today for only $7 one time. Just click this green button called Get Started Today. That's going to bring you to the sales page. Watch that video on the next page and be one of the very first people to get your hands on Lead Lightning.
I mean, wow, Barry, are you drooling right now?
Oh yeah, I was blown away because I got the message from you. You said change of plans. We're doing lead lightning today. Check your back office. And I log in and I'm like, well, where is this stuff? And I'm just clicking on everything. I'm like, well, let's go look at the capture pages where we create our funnels. And I got back here and I was looking through those videos, and I really liked that one. That one was great.
Yeah. Well, and you know, you might have different situations where you use different ones. Okay. So I've set up multiple ones now, and I'm going to keep showing you some of that. But this is what's so amazing. You'll notice, Barry, that when people get Lead Lightning and they're not already in Power Lead System, they get a full back office just for Lead Lightning. Okay. Now, if they upgrade into what's called Power Lead System, then they can, and they'll have the Power Lead System, you know, full back office and all. But you might be thinking, well, why would anybody do that? Why wouldn't they just keep paying the $7 and making $6? Well, if you had a chance to get a promotion, Barry, do you think you might take advantage of that?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. You want to make more money. And so when they start asking, I mean, look at it. Can you believe that? They're going to get access to all the training videos, all the traffic sources, all of that. But guess what? If let's say, Barry, that you have a mortgage business outside of your online business, you're probably going to want to do some customization of lead capture pages that are talking about your mortgage business, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Well, you can't do that kind of thing with Lead Lightning. That's just the honest truth. I mean, my goodness, you expect everything for $7? Well, you get just about everything as it is, but that type of customization, or let's say that you are a team leader and you want to create funnels and then use the share code. Well, you're going to have to upgrade to Power Lead System, which is, I call it a steal of a deal, $30 a month. My goodness. For a marketing system, are you kidding me? I know people out there that are paying $197 a month for what we've got. And then you become an affiliate at $23.97 a month. And by doing that, you're able to create the share codes, and your team is able to, if they get that type of system, they can utilize your share codes. Because, Barry, I got to tell you, you've been making some funnels. Is that time consuming?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And you know what? We love doing it. We love creating. And I know Chuck, he's great at doing that too. In fact, he's going to share a story next week that's going to blow your mind about what he was doing to pay on custom systems that he was creating for customers and clients, and why he's using Power Lead System. So stay tuned for that story. I don't want to steal Chuck's thunder or anything, but I'm just saying that what we have here, we can just create customization if people come in and they decide they want something more. And you know what, Barry? When I'm getting a lot of value, I don't mind paying more for something that serves me better in my business purposes. Do you?
Not at all.
Yeah. Of course you don't mind that. What people don't want to do is they don't want to be scammed. You know, Chuck and I were talking, and I've shared this with you, Barry. One of the main reasons that I do Google Hangouts all the time is not because I'm trying to make it all about me. That's not the point. And Chuck and I talked about that. You know, it's not about saying, look at me, aren't I great? It's about saying, though, look, I'm here to work with you. I'm a real person. And when you show your face on the internet, people get the feeling that they can trust you because they know where to find you, you know? And that's what I want them to think. I have people calling up all the time and say, hey, you seem like a real person. I said, that I am. Give me a call. You know, my 888 number's all over the internet. If you can't find that, I mean, my goodness. So, you know, these are the kind of things we want to be offering to people. But back to the Lead Lightning, okay? And this right here, it's the actual checkout page. So if you just needed to put together a page for somebody just to go and sign up with you, and all they've been doing is waiting, they don't want to go through all the funnels again, they've been through them 10 times, well then great, we'll just set up a link and send them there. In fact, I'll show you that in just a minute. But now that you know what we're doing, Barry, am I being clear here that you go in here you choose a capture page, okay? One of those three, if you want one that's done for you. You choose a sales page. Is that clear, Barry?
Yes, but I think what they need to know is how do we connect how do we connect the capture page to the bypass page?
Yep, that's what I'm fixing to show you. I just wanted to make sure that you understood that there is a capture page and a sales page. You with me on that part?
Yes.
Okay. So now, remember I got that domain name, and I'm coming down here and I'm going to use this one. So I'm either going to go back to the top or to the bottom and just click on Save My Choice. Okay, I'm going to click on Save My Choice. Now, look what happened. Now you can either send them to the company that you have as your main company in there, all right? Or you can send them to another business, all right? Or guess what? You can come down here and you can grab one of what? The pages, the sales pages. Now, because this one links up really good with the lead capture page, it's already pre-selected, all right? You could change it, but I think if you're going to use the Todd Gross one, keep this sales page. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yes.
Now, you see how that hooks it up? You don't have to do anything except come in here and make a choice. So right now, we're not going to choose another business. Let me say this much, though. This is what's great about Lead Lightning. I mean, so many systems like this, first of all, they would not offer you all this value. Secondly, the last thing they would let you do is bypass, having the opportunity to quote unquote upsell you into something else. They would force you into that. They would not give you a choice. And this is what I love about the authentic credibility of Neil Guess and Michael Price. Okay? They give you the choice of going to another URL that doesn't have anything to do with Power Lead System right now, and that's your choice. But we're going to click on Save, okay? And then the next decision we're going to have to make is the one about the email autoresponder, okay? Now, the reason we're going to choose this one is it says Lead Lightning opt-ins, version 1, Lead Lightning only, Power Lead System. Now, I'm going to show you, I can go here and I can go, oh, there was Lead Lightning Dottie's list. There's, whatever. There's Lead Lightning Dottie, okay? Those aren't the ones that just automatically hook in. Now, you're also going to see that it says Lead Lightning, okay, version 1, or Lead Lightning opt-ins primary. You remember a minute ago, Barry, when we were talking about it, and I showed that you could choose your primary company? Well, if you choose that autoresponder series, it's going to put in your primary company over and over. But I'm not going to do that right now because this is all about the Lead Lightning with the Power Lead System. So I'm going to choose that, okay? It says Lead Lightning Rocks with Coach B. All right, I choose it. Now let's see if it works. If we've done anything wrong, it won't work.
Hi, it's Todd Gross.
But there it is. Todd's working on my behalf. I'm going to have to just send him a thank you note in Skype tonight. Anyway, so if we go back over here, I'm going to go, let me just show you. All right. Here, you remember me telling you about getleadlightning.com, Barry?
Yes.
Okay. So you'll notice, what do you notice here? It's the same one. That's what I hooked up to this. All right. So that is my funnel for that. Now you notice that there were a couple of more funnels. Okay. So let me go in here. Let me make sure. I'm going to show you if you needed to go over here and choose another subdomain. I'm going to put join Lead Lightning with Coach B. And the reason I'm going to show you this, I'm going to create it, make the subdomain. I'm going to click here to use an existing page. And this is the one I'm going to set up. I'm not going to do a lead capture page because this is a lead capture page of a type. But I'm going to go down here. So the lead, now Barry, if you want to look, See under viral report lead capture pages? See that one? It's called viral report, the top 5 tools, and that always leads into Power Lead System. Now you've got one that leads into Lead Lightning. Okay, you understand the difference?
Yes.
Okay, so right now I'm going to choose this because I want to have me a link that I can send to these people that have just been chomping at the bit. Okay, now I've got it right there. Do you see how simple that is, Barry?
So simple.
I mean, really, how much more simple can you have it? So I'm going to send this to some people tonight. As soon as I get off here, I'm going to go back over here. Let me actually just show you a couple of pages, okay? Now, this is one that I did prior to the launch. And before today, it said, you know, all about pre-launch, okay? Now, my video mentions pre-launch. So I'm going to say, okay, forget what I say below about pre-launch. Lead Lightning is here. Because right at the end, and I'll just show you, if you're thinking about what kind of video could I do, go back and listen to Todd, go back and listen to Jeff. Let me just play mine.
AKA Coach B in the Google Hangout maybe. Wouldn't you love to have a done-for-you push-button system that gives you leads and commissions, every single day? I know I would. What if you could have rabid buyers? Wouldn't that just be the best thing you could ever think of? Well, I got to tell you, I've been working with some guys for several years, and they have developed Lead Lightning. Your wishes come true. No kidding. This is like crazy. It's the ultimate cash bidding machine that you can have. serious. This is in pre-launch. Front end of this, you're going to be able to spend $7 one time. Seriously. If you can't spend $7 one time, just don't worry about it. But $7 one time. And then every time you offer that, $6. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So if you can't spend $7 to make 6 over and over again, well, don't stay in marketing, online marketing. Seriously, get in on this pre-launch for Lead Lightning. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'd love to work with you. I do hangouts every Tuesday night. So come on, just put your information in there and get in there and dig around, find out what the pre-launch is going to be about, and get ready for some rabid buyers and building a big list.
Okay, so Barry, do you see why I had to kind of say, make this title up here?
Yes.
Yeah. So, that's my own customized one, okay? And, anybody can go. We're not going to go into the really customization, but I do want you to see what it is capable of doing. Okay, so we've got that one. I'm going to show you one more here. Now, this one is going to be something really different, okay? Let me just go up here. I couldn't put it in because you'll see why in a moment. I think this is the one that I want right here. See, I'm doing some business. I'm busy, aren't I, Barry?
You're so busy.
Oh, my goodness. This is fun. I love it.
That's what happens when we have creative minds. We just think of something and do it.
I know it. Isn't that the truth? So watch this one.
Well, here's what I know from experience. A good marketing system can completely transform your business. In fact, I've used a similar system by the same people who created Lead Lightning to build a huge business online. But to get results like this, you gotta have a system in place that converts your website visitors into customers. You need a system, and one that converts. Something you can just plug in, start marketing, and it just works. And that's why I'm so excited about Lead Lightning. What you've got in front of you is a lead attraction machine that works like crazy. And oh yeah, by the way, it spits out daily commissions too. And here's why it works. First, what we're gonna do is give you a high converting lead capture page designed to attract the right kind of prospect. Someone who's interested in either making money from home or building their email list or building a home-based business or even a network marketing company. So right from the start, every lead coming through your system is extremely targeted. And when your prospect submits their name and email on your lead capture page, their info goes directly into your contact manager. And then this initiates a professionally written autoresponder campaign that sends them a series of follow-up emails automatically. Inserted in the body of each email is a clickable link that directs your prospects to any website that you choose. You could send them to an affiliate offer from either ClickBank or JVZoo, Deal Guardian. You could send them to a video to learn more about your business opportunity. You could send them a link to join your membership program or your coaching program. You could send them to your own website and sell your own product. And what this does is it creates leads, exposure, and even sales for the product that you're trying to market. Another great thing about our system is the autoresponder campaign is going to automatically default to promote only the Lead Lightning program, unless you decide to plug in any of your other businesses. Now, after your prospect opts into our Lead Lightning capture page, they'll land on a sales page, just like this one, offering them the Lead Lightning system. The system.
Now, I'm going to kind of stop that one right now, because what I'm trying to do is give you some examples, Barry, of what is possible. Do you think you're beginning to get the picture now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a little more seasoned in Power Lead Systems, so I see, I know the potential with creating these lead capture pages.
Yeah.
You know, the background video effect is phenomenal. That's very eye-catching.
Yeah.
So, great idea what you did there.
Well, so here's what I did, you know, and I'm not going to go over the customization and all tonight, because I really wanted you to see, and you know, we're into 45 minutes, but I wanted you to see how easy it is to hook up the done for you system. I mean, really, that's what it's about, because right now you don't want to spend a lot of time in the minutia, you know what I'm saying, of the system, where you go in and customize, and then by 8 days later, you've got your little customized one out there. Forget that. Get out right now. Take your domain, your subdomain. That's your vehicle. Hook up your boat or your trailer. You know, the boat might be Todd Gross. The trailer might be the Jeff Mills one, and whatever else, you know, your rack of motorcycles might be the next one. So whatever it is, you're going to pull that and you're going to deliver it to somebody, or you're going to bring traffic to it. Okay. So get it out there with traffic. Go into your traffic sources, get some solo ads if you want to. Start putting in some things in groups out there on Facebook, Google. I'm going to be doing some little 1 cent click things that I'm working on. Craigslist. I mean, you know, all kinds of things are available. All I can tell people is, look, your opportunity is here. Lead Lightning, $7 if you are with us tonight. Hey, Barry, let me ask you something. Have you got the page up so you can go and see if anybody's got some questions before we kind of sign off here?
I sure do.
Can you check and see if anybody's got a particular question they want to ask? Because otherwise, we're going to wind it up so people can just go get their Lead Lightning hooked up and be ready to rock and roll tonight and tomorrow and from now on, because it's already here. Got anything people want to know?
I just have one question that was there, which I think was covered. It says, how do you sign up if you're already in PLS?
Right.
You already covered that if you're already in PLS, you don't have to pay the $7. You just connect up your boat and trailer and put it out in the water.
Yeah, there you go. And that's why we kept telling people were going, I'm waiting on Lead Lightning. I'm going, why? Why wouldn't you want to go ahead and be building a list and be a part of Power Lead System? Because number one, you were going to have a great marketing system. Number two, you could pre-build your list and get ready. I mean, all of my folks on my list, they got an email tonight with how to go in there. And just so you'll know, if you've already got a list inside Power Lead System, you should have gotten an email today, probably from Neil, telling you about, you know, that it's launching and everything. But for my people already in my system, they're not going to get the lead capture page, okay? They're going to get that sales page because they've already been told about Lead Lightning. They already know what it is, and now they can just move forward with that. That sales page is going to remind them what it's all about, And then when they get now, I'm going to send them out one every day this week. I'm going to kind of go out of my normal thing. I'm not the kind of person that sends out an email every day. I know some people do, and I might be changing my mind on that because I've been reading a lot about that lately. But I am going to, for the next couple of weeks, my list, just go ahead and expect it. You're going to be getting one every day, and it's going to be a different one, okay? I might send the Todd Gross one. I might send the one that Neil put together. I might just send one and say, are you tired of getting the sales page and you want to just sign up? Here it is. You saw me just set that up. So that's what I'll send out to people. So anyway, Barry, you got any questions before we wind it up here?
Well, I had some questions I wrote down, but you covered it all with this this training tonight. So.
Oh, okay. So we don't have to go over anything then. We can just chat when this is over. And so we're going to let everybody go. And I want to thank everybody for coming and spending their time here tonight because, Barry, I know you're like me. People's time is valuable. If we can't deliver some valuable content, you don't need to come and spend your time with us. But we hope you got it tonight and that you know this can be, I mean, seriously, this can be your ticket. Folks, this is what I call the best lead magnet I have ever seen in internet marketing. It is phenomenal, and it is the picks and shovel that you need. If you have a business offline out there, or if you have an online business, you have a network marketing company that you represent, here's the bottom line truth. And some of you, you know, this may not sit well with you, but not everybody's going to want your network marketing business or your mortgage company or your whatever. But anybody in business, okay, if you are in business, offline or online, you need a marketing system. And do you know how many people don't have one? It's pathetic. I mean, they just don't have it and they don't know what to do. This is as easy as it will ever get. So these are the picks and shovels. The reason I say that, you've probably heard this story before, but it's true. During the gold rush, people were panning for gold. Well, there were some people that never made a penny. But I'll tell you somebody that made lots and lots of pennies and thousands of dollars. And that is the person who had the store who sold the picks and shovels to the people panning for gold. They made money all day, every day, 24/7, 365 days a year. So if you want to make some money, go out there and offer this lead lightning marketing system. Not only will it enable you to make some money through that way of making money, it's going to give you the chance to introduce yourself, okay? Form the relationship. And we're going to be talking a lot more about that next week. Barry, I know you've been working on some things. I have some things already in place like that. Chuck is going to share some of his phenomenal boot camp things he's doing. So you form that relationship, and then guess what? They might say, hey, Barry, hey, Coach B, do you do something else besides lead lightning or power lead system? And you can say, well, thank you very much. I do, you know. So, you know, when people ask the question, you don't have to spam them. You don't have to, you know, throw up on them about your opportunity. You can just have an engagement and let the conversation flow. That's what it is, back and forth. So listen, thanks again for being here tonight. If you're visiting with us, thank you so much. I hope you've seen something of value and see how easily you can get started in online marketing and making some income. So people, get back with the person who invited you, get their lead lightning link, because you got 8 days to get everything in place. The reason I say it's not pre-launch, that's what we did for the last few months. Now it has begun. Let the race begin for the next 8 days, and then everything will be live, and you can, of course, get it after that. But why not get in now and start setting up your team? Anyway, thanks again, Barry. You're always the best, and I'll look forward to seeing you next week, okay?
All right. Bye, everyone.
Good night.